In my essay, I'm exploring Johnny Byrne and his musical score in the 2013 film Under the Skin, and how he explores Laura's dual character, sexism and sexuality. Under My Skin is a horror film who follows an alien who is disguising as an attractive woman called Laura, played by Scarlett Johansson, luring men and transporting them to a different dimension. Through my essay, I will be analysing Laura's empathetic and unempathetic sides to her character and the numerous musical styles and techniques that portray ideas of sexuality and sexism. Laura's woman and alien identity is explored by motifs that show Laura's alien and human side. Her human side is explored by harmonically low-string vibrato sounds representing her unassuming, dark and evil character. When Laura's alien self is developed, she seduces the man she meets at the club, and the strings are played higher but is still unsettling. The repetition of a motif played backwards matches her seductive backwards walking. This is continued in every scene that she is seducing a man. This then travels to a minor feel with some dissonance, thus the alien character takes over. Similarly, when Laura's alien characteristics are shown, a slight decrescendoing siren occurs, which displays there is something extraterrestrial occurring. This is the most poignant part of the film, as Laura has just been harassed and her skin starts shedding and her alien self begins to show. The eerie sirens and violins are being moulded in with the bird sounds. As the alien is being burnt alive, there is distant drums, and as the snow falls on her burnt body, the pitter-patter of the snowflakes give the audience clarity on who Laura was and digests the plot. Sexuality is explored as the use of Laura's voice and romantic elements to the strings in sensual moments explores the male gaze and Laura's objectification. The rumbles of the muffled engine occurs when sexist moments are happening, as the boys harass her in the van, when she walks alone on the street, and when she is assaulted in the forest. This brings a sense of disassociation as she's uncomfortable. Similarly, the scene where Laura is looking at her naked body in the mirror, examining herself, strings of curiosity fade in as a long vibrato note decrescendo and then decrescendo, further demonstrating Laura's exploration into her own sexuality. When she sleeps with a man in the reality, the romantic strings are brought back with a stable descending cello as the violins play over the top. The collaboration of sounds were prominent as Byrne used the hum from the motor screeching the tires, Laura's voice and ambient trees whistling in the wind combined with strings that moulded so delicately it created a sense of realism, helping the film to create that documentary film feel to it. The end of the film is the most prominent time when this effect is used, as the whistling in the trees and wind mould the strings and create a sense of realism. From interviews with Byrne, we can understand that his approach to sound, how Byrne went about this was watching the film and being in the cutting room with the director. The movie was 90 minutes long with minimal dialogue. He wanted to find a sound that told the story, not just enhanced the images. The director and him worked close together, and Byrne traveled to Ireland to record sounds that would create a soundscape, which included trees and birds and all diegetic sounds that are prominent in the film. After thousands of hours were recorded, he went back and then created unique sounds for each clip that impacted the picture. He also used a loose storyboard, so there was more of a creative feel to the project, and there were no specifics from the director. This helped Byrne create a realistic interpretation of the film, as all these elements I will explore in my essay, as sexism, Laura's dual character, and sexuality are prominent in the film Under the Skin. Thank you.